The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. The return, it's Antonio Gibson. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Once more, it's Henderson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
The zone read, a give to Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll put Addison in motion. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
And a Patriot first down.
They gonna hold on to this one. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Second and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Try the right side with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Throwing is made, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So on fourth down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll work his way forward for the 3-yard. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
36-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the ground, we go with Rashawn White, the back out of Arizona State. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third and 5. Here's Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Throwing is Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Alert!
On play action, Mayfield forced out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down, they need 5.
180!
On third down, it's White. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. To the left side and taken in by Down. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Finding room across midfield. Inside the 30. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Give. This is Irving. Irving's got a 1st down, still going. Gonna get this all the way down to the Buccaneers 35. A big play there. 37 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to Irving, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, alert 33.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Run.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
To throw on 1st down is May. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing on second down. May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Finally caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
34 yards.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. The located big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now May. And he's in. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Buccaneers 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, alert. 20. King, king, king. Up, up. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Let's go, let's go.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 16-yard line.
Watch out.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it. A great connection there. We're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll stop the Bucs. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Second down throw for Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Cade Otten. Put down Buccaneers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Marcus Jones now to return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Trey Palmer. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by White. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
King, 180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
At the 47-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Going up top for Evans. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that will lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Baker going to hand it to White, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find Rashawn White. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. It's Evans. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Regular. 180. Hey, alert. Stand.
Baker to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's in! Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Downs goes in motion. Will show jet sweep and instead move it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing now is May. Pushed out to his right. He keeps it himself. A pickup there of 20 25 yards. First down, New England.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs' 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Again, it's Henderson, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll take a deep shot for down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On the ground, it's White. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Right on.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run out of the gun. This is White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
20. Alert.
Mayfield going up top for Evans. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Mayfield. That's open downfield. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
180.
Throwing is Baker. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd and 10. On play action, Mayfield out to his right. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On the return, here comes Gibson. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
stepped in, and they're on the 16-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll take a deep shot for downs. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. He'll run. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They're going. It's May exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3.
4th down. There's no throwing the ball away. There's no giving yourself up. If you're going to turn yourself into a runner, you got to go get it. And that's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to put his head down, put his body on the line, pick up the 1st down, and keep this drive alive.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots are going to use their 1st timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.